Hi there, Taurus. Thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for February 2013. Now, I do feel that all this year you've had a kind of sense that something needs to change. And as you enter this new month, potentially you may be thinking about your career, your role in life, the way you interact with the world at large. And your ruler Venus is going to be climbing to the top of your horoscope on the 2nd, suggesting that you have an opportunity to use diplomacy as a way to get ahead, forge better links and relationships with people. And it is going to be important to get along well with the movers and shakers, or at least have constructive professional relationships, as much as have the knowledge. But despite this, Mars moves on the same day, and for the rest of the first week of February, Mars is going to be combining with Neptune. Now, I have to be really honest with you, this could provide a certain amount of confusion. It's possible you will encounter someone, maybe in your personal life, who's not completely honest or straightforward. You also may find it hard to be in touch with your own motives. This is quite a tricky influence, and in fact on the 6th, when Mercury moves, it too merges with Neptune. In fact, this is going to be a little bit of a story of this month. Neptune turns out to be quite a prime influence, not least because Mars moves into Pisces, followed by Mercury, followed by the Sun, followed by Venus, and then Mercury starts to switch backwards, and Pisces is co-ruled by Neptune. So I do think that this can be a fantastic month to go and see new movies, invest in new music, go and see a concert, be more artistic and creative, to try to follow your muse in terms of your artistry. But I think there will be times when it might be harder to keep your feet on the ground. Fortunately, both Mercury and Mars are going to be forging a storming link to Pluto from the 10th through to the 18th. So if you are wanting to get more businesslike, those are certainly very good times to do so. But there's also a link between Venus and Uranus between the 2nd and the 4th, suggesting that there could be a surprise development professionally, and you need to be alert for this to work out for you. It could be linked to someone you used to know, could get in touch and have some kind of offer or proposal and will want some quick answers from you. Now on the 19th, the Sun does move, and it moves into Pisces, and ordinarily this would be very good. It would see the emphasis switch from more professional interests to more sociable ones, and it still can. But if there is anybody in your circle who tends to be a little bit out of reach, always a little bit hard to pin down about what their movements or intentions are, this could be quite aggravating this month, a time when your more straightforward personality can rather be frustrated by anyone who's elusive, deceptive, or unavailable. So you need to make sure, certainly in situations that are very important, that you're writing down things, making a note of what happens, recording emails, pinning people down. Don't let anyone be too slippery with you. It really could be quite a genuine problem, particularly when Venus goes alongside Neptune in the last few days of the month, because then I think there is a real potential for someone to be quite misleading with you, and it could be someone that you're strongly attracted to, but they may have a completely different intention. So if you are wanting sincere threads to develop in your love life, I think you have to be really sure at a gut level that someone is on the straight and narrow with you. If you have any doubts, then listen to that, don't ignore it. But this can be a month when you make progress professionally, but I do think you need to be using your imagination and creativity as much as possible. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.